Hello, friends. This
Hello,
week on
everyone.
Data Driven
Hello.
Buzz, I'm thrilled to welcome my friend Kunal Singh, who you know is a performance marketer at Google. And he's also an avid traveler, Kunal. So before we start, before I disclose the topic of today, I want to ask you, you're recently in Kenya, right? How was your trip?
Yeah. Yeah. So we booked, me and my wife, we went to this amazing, African safari. So Kenya has this really big national park named Masai Mara. I believe I'm not sure if it's the biggest one, but it's probably the most touristy one. It was a really, really good experience. Imagine you're on a holiday. Every morning you wake up before sunrise, you get into a big 4x4 Jeep and you just drive through the jungles, through these huge wildlife parks, just trying to spot as many animals you can. And I kid you not, it was very normal to see a zebra or a giraffe. It was like
Oh,
you could see them on the highways.
hmm,
And we, saw full on, Lion King visuals, big lion
hmm.
families, 7, 8 lions just resting over there. And you could go like 3 to 4 feet close of them. I mean, within our Jeep, of course. But yeah,
That
it
is
was
insane.
really good. Highly recommended to go there and, have a good relaxed vacation, do nothing, just, go on long drives, Jeep safaris, just to see
Yeah.
animals, spot animals in their wild.
I think they're a blessed country. They have very good natural diversity and they also have a
Yeah.
beach. I saw one of your videos on the
Yeah, they have
beach.
a Yeah, I mean, I'll say it's still a slightly poor developing
Hmm.
country, and they have really good wildlife. For example, I called out right that even on highways, it was normal to see zebras or giraffes,
Yeah.
and they do have like a big coast. There's this good beach town named Mombasa.
Hmm.
It's a good, nice, relaxing location.
And the weather must have been good because it's in the southern hemisphere.
Yes, it's a southern hemisphere, so it was really cool. Like coming in from India, 40 degrees here in New Delhi, it was really cool to go there, and I
Hmm.
think near close to 20, 25 degrees every day. So it's really, really nice weather.
Yeah. I didn't travel internationally during my summer, but I also went to Tennessee here, Smoky Mountains. And we saw, while we
Oh,
were driving, we
nice.
saw bear families, but not as exciting as
Wow.
giraffe. But yeah, we saw a couple of bear family, that was very cool.
Lovely.
All right. So today, guys, we'll be discussing about the evolving landscape. I mean, I wouldn't, it's already evolved landscape of
Yes.
Amazon ads. And I am very blessed because my friend is a very proficient performance marketer and also is very humble because he works in the largest advertising company in the world, but he's still interested to discuss TikTok with me, Amazon ads with me. So, Kunal, thank you for your humbleness. And let's dive in, man.
I
Let's
mean,
dive in.
yeah, I mean, thanks for giving me this opportunity, Pratik. I mean, I've been working in this industry for 9 years now, and it's always fun, very exciting to talk about, what's happening. And especially the topic of today, I'm super excited about it to, get into the weeds of it.
Yes. So let me start you with the very first question because a lot of people know that how big Amazon advertisement industry is and why has it become such big? So let's start with there.
Yeah, so I mean, how about we look at it this way? Let's
Hmm.
let's go very, very broad. So when you hear Amazon, what do you think about it? Where do you think Amazon makes most of its money from?
So I know the answer where it makes it, but initially I would, as a
Sure, it's
consumer, think like their e-commerce website. Like people go
yeah,
purchase stuff, they will get some profit margin for those products that they're selling, helping like people sell those products. So yeah, their e-commerce website.
yeah. So it's an e-commerce website, and yeah, I mean, no surprise here. The Amazon online store is around 40% of Amazon's revenue, and we know
Hmm.
Amazon has a huge set of businesses. They have an online store where they will make money when you buy products, but they also have a huge revenue coming in from supporting these sellers. Then they have around 17% revenue coming in from their cloud services. And what's really, really interesting is that they have a huge ads business, and almost 10% of their overall global revenue actually comes from ads. So the revenue from ads is actually bigger than the revenue coming in from Amazon Prime, which we hear more about so much about, and Amazon
Hmm.
Audible, which we hear so much about.
Yeah.
So Amazon ads over the last few years has become really huge. It has grown at a really, really fast pace at much higher
Hmm.
growth rates than rest of the advertising industry at least. And I kid you not, if you go deep into the Amazon's numbers in the last 1 year or so, you will see
Hmm.
that Amazon ads has become Amazon's most profitable business, which actually used to be, their cloud services, AWS, till some time back.
Yeah.
But today, Amazon ads has is it has become really, really important for Amazon as a business because they understand the growth potential and they understand the margins over there are crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad you shared this visual with me. So again, if some who's watching us on YouTube can see this chart as well that Kunal shared with me, and
Yeah,
this is a this is a big surprise. Like I did not
yeah,
imagine it will be 9%.
yeah. It's like today when you go to Amazon, I mean, of course, you open Amazon day in, day out. If you actually notice, right, every Amazon page you open will have a ad, which will have, and these
Mm,
ads are just those, small product boxes which say sponsored, or that
mm,
big display banner you get on top of the website, advertising a product. There are
yes.
ads on every page. One example I would love to share it is that you know about Google search, right? When you search
Mm,
for something, the first thing you see, it's an ad. We all know about it. And the same thing is happening today on Amazon. When you
yep.
go on Amazon and search for a product, the first product which comes in is actually a sponsored ad. It says sponsored, in that
Yes.
small box on the lower right. So there are ads on literally every page, and Amazon is, making big some big dollars out of those ads.
Yeah. It's funny that I was looking into this, and it's the advertisement is so much like for any product searches you do, most of them are sponsored, the list in the list. And
Yes.
then it almost feels like the sellers now are kind of paying like a toll for that visibility because they have to
Yeah.
do this, they have to participate in this. Organically, it's so difficult for your listing to come up because so many sellers are already using this facility.
Yeah. And there are two ways to look at it, I'll say. First thing is that, of course, I'm a seller. I want to sell products on Amazon. Uh, There was a time when if you wanted to buy anything, you would go to Google and search for it. Now, when you want to buy something, you go to Amazon and search for it, right? So if
Yeah.
I'm selling something, I would want users to buy my product. So for that, I need to, show ads for my products to get more visibility, higher
Mm,
awareness, and hence people will be more interested in buying it. Hence, I need to invest in ads to give a higher visibility to my products. But let's look at on the flip side as well.
mm,
Now, so to be honest, Amazon Ads is not new. This has been a business which is, I believe, more than 10 years old or at least 10 years old. And it's there everywhere. And you know, every seller actually pays for Amazon ads and Amazon makes revenue out of it. So Amazon
mm,
also pitches their ad services actively to all the sellers.
mm,
So now what is happening is that if you want to sell a product and you don't advertise, you don't spend money on advertising, your product will not get preference. In fact, someone else who's actually running
mm.
an ad campaign will get preference. So it's
Yeah.
like it does bring in benefits, but if you don't do
Mm.
it, maybe the the drawbacks might be much, much higher because if you don't do it, you go someone else gives their ad earlier and they sell the product. So
And then in that
yes,
fear
it
of
adds
missing out,
value.
yes, sellers will utilize
Yeah,
that, which will further
it will
benefit
actually.
their revenue. And that's
So on one side,
yeah.
yeah, it does bring in benefits, but on the other side, if you don't do it, you lose out.
Yeah. Let's also look into
Yeah,
the next slide if you're ready
yes.
for this. Yeah.
It's it's this is again why and this slide is the reason why I was so excited to talk about Amazon ads.
Yep.
Uh, So I mentioned that ads is just 10% of Amazon's revenue, right? 10% of a huge company like Amazon, it's not
Yeah.
that high, just
Yeah.
10%. In
Yeah.
fact, for example, even YouTube is like 20-25% of Google's revenue,
Correct.
but ads is 10% of revenue. And even in that 10%, they have reached a stage wherein, they're giving, a run for their money, the Google and Facebooks of the world. The growth rate of Amazon ads business is at 23% if you look
Mm.
at numbers this year 2025, which is
Yeah.
much, much higher, more than double of Google's ad
Google's
revenue
rate.
growth, and
Yeah.
like at least 50-60% higher than that of Facebook's ad revenue
Yeah.
growth. The ad revenue growth is highest in the industry, higher than only TikTok, which is like a pretty small number.
Yeah.
Anyways, the TikTok ad revenue is like not even half of that of Amazon, and
Yeah.
we already see TikTok as a big company. So this has everyone scared, in fact, in the industry.
Mm.
Amazon, because of how strong they are in the lower funnel, right? I mean, what
Mm.
makes Amazon really strong, or what makes Amazon a favorite for advertisers, is that running campaigns on Amazon means these campaigns actually driving sales for our products,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. However, it's not the same for Google or Facebook, right? For example, if someone is running a campaign on Facebook, it's like while scrolling Facebook, you see an ad, then you click on the ad, then you go to the
Mm.
website, and then you buy. So it's like you have to
Yeah.
go from one platform to the other, and moving from one platform to the other means a drop in conversion rates.
Yeah.
Whereas if you show an ad on Amazon, You just click on that ad and you can just add to cart then and there
Yeah.
itself. You don't have to go to another website. You don't have to, break your user journey or your,
All, yeah.
your attention. And Amazon is able to catch users at their highest likelihood of making a purchase, right? When someone is already on
Yeah.
Amazon, they're there to buy something, right? So the
Yes.
conversion
Unlike
rates you see on
Facebook,
Amazon
where
will be,
maybe I'm not there
yeah,
to buy something. Maybe I'm just there to
yes,
check
yes,
stories. Yes.
to get stories. So it gives a much, much higher conversion rate. So of course, brands would love, Amazon. And in fact, I'll kid you not, these days, you see any major Facebook or Instagram pitch, any Meta pitch or any major Google pitch, they have a lot of new ad formats which they call shoppable formats.
Hmm.
They're trying to kind of replicate that. I'll
Yeah.
give you a very good example, something you might have observed. Suppose you're watching a YouTube video and you get an ad. Have you observed that sometimes when you're seeing a YouTube ad, below that you get boxes of products, right? And it's written that $12 for this product, $15 for this product, buy now. The same
To
thing is
make it
happening
more
on,
actionable, I've seen they're giving a QR
yeah,
scan code now on
yeah.
the CTV
Even
ad.
on
Yes. Hmm.
Instagram, sometimes you have product placements. Even though
Yes.
these are not e-commerce websites, be it YouTube
Hmm.
or be it Instagram, they actually have
Yes.
product placements similar to Amazon. So
Hmm.
they are so these giants, advertising giants of the world are coming up with shoppable ad formats
Hmm.
to make get more user attention or to make sure that they keep this e-commerce advertising money.
This is amazing. Kunal, another advantage is that Amazon Ads is a closed ecosystem with first party data. So how that also makes Amazon very effective.
Yeah, yeah, and this is like again one of the big advantages Amazon has, right? Because today we live in a day where there is increased scrutiny on all these big tech companies. There's increased scrutiny on every step which you use to gather user data without
Even
the
Google is
permission.
penalizing businesses if they have third party
Yeah,
cookies. Hmm.
yes, yes, and cookies, and we all know cookies have always been kind of a broken system, right? They're not that
Hmm.
accurate and they do not serve that kind of a purpose. So everyone has these challenges. However, when it comes to Amazon, right, they are not reliant on cookies, right? It's all first party data. It's their
It's a
data
massive
because users are
advantage.
coming in. Yeah, because users are coming into the platform, and from there they are actually making purchases. So it's really really easy.
Kunal, one more thing I was looking at is that uh, there are so many brands that are actually not selling products on Amazon, but they're still leveraging Amazon ads. And some big examples are like BMW. They actually show the video ads on Fire TV, Prime Video. And then another interesting example is I was looking into it. It was Capital One. So what they do
Okay,
is they use Amazon
big
ads
bang.
to actually retarget. So they ask Amazon like, hey, can you share the data for people who bought laptops or electronics recently? And they have found in their research that these people who buy electronics and laptops have might have a good correlation to also get a new credit card. And that's how they retarget
Yes.
the customers using Amazon ads. So brilliant.
Yeah, the data Amazon has is something nobody else in the world has, right? They actually know what you're buying, when you are buying, who,
Or what you're
which
searching
brands you're
and
buying from.
looking at reviews but not buying yet.
Yes, yes. So this, rich data is something only Amazon has, and something the Google and Facebook and Metas of the world will never actually have.
Yes.
So that makes it, just really, really powerful.
And just one last thing on that, it's the products they are not selling these brands. It's called non-endemic ads. And Kunal, the
Yes.
growth of the non-endemic companies on Amazon is even higher. It's 30%. So that's higher than the 23% overall. So again,
Wow.
that just shows the growth of Amazon, and it's attracting those other brands to whose product like is like a car, right? They cannot sell it on Amazon, but again, the versatility that Amazon ads is providing is attracting these big brands.
Yes. And all this is leading into, really, really high growth. Like we already have the numbers here, right, for Amazon ads.
Mm,
The ads business was worth 27 billion back in 2022. And this year is almost double. It's projected to be almost double at 50, you know, $2 billion.
yeah,
And in 2026, it's supposed to be $64 billion. So imagine it's like more than double growth within 4 to 5 years,
that
which
is
is an
mammoth.
average growth of like 20-24%. When you're talking about a business which is already as high as 30-40 billion
Mm,
dollars. This is huge, huge. I, you know, s- speaking to people in the industry, I hear from everyone on how Amazon is doubling down on all the investments, resources into the ads business. It's crazy. We should maybe go and check now, how Amazon, is doing it, what kind of opportunities they have in the whole
Yeah.
user journey.
Yeah, very interesting. Another, we will discuss in the future, future
Yeah.
slides, I think, what are the different ways people can leverage the Amazon? Like what kind of campaigns are there? But one of the very interesting ones, Kunal, is there are a lot of Whole Foods store that Amazon again owns that company. So it's a grocery store, big
Yes.
grocery stores, and sometimes they will play audio ads in the grocery store. That's one of the ways. It is crazy
Okay.
how people, marketers come up with different ways to advertise products. Oh, and this is the growth chart that you were talking about. Unparalleled
Yes.
growth. Seriously,
Unparalleled
very
growth.
scary, kind of scary for guys like you and on the sitting on in Meta offices.
Yes, it is. It is kind of scary. And Amazon has a full suite of ad opportunities across the funnel, right? And we know Amazon is a huge company and they own some really big companies all across, you know, the digital ecosystem. If you look
Mhm,
at, top level, brand awareness, they have video streaming platforms, an ad on Prime Video. Imagine, you're watching a movie and you are getting an ad for a product. This is such a high visibility, high
mhm.
impact premium ad format. They have Twitch. Twitch is, you know, booming right now with gamers. Twitch is the go-to platform for gamers.
Live video
And
streaming and
we,
broadcasting,
yes,
video games. Mm,
yes, and we know the gaming industry is, bigger than the movie and music industry combined. Again, giving them a
mm,
huge, huge opportunity. They have IMDb as well to move, capture all the
IMDb
media and
TV.
entertainment
Yeah.
part. They have their own devices. They have Kindle Fire devices, which
Mm,
go which help you go deeper into the mid funnel part. They even have
mm,
smart home devices like Amazon Echo, Amazon Alexa, and
yeah.
they even have an app store now, not available in all countries across the world, but app store helps you, also
Mm.
can help you push your apps to users' devices. They even have other, you know, multiple opportunities
And
outside of this.
and Kunal, they're
IMDb,
actually
Whole
also
Foods.
coming up with very attractive prices in the TVs. So I think I have Insignia TV and I have Fire TV. So in one of my TV I have Google, and in other one I have Fire TV. Actually, the interface it's not Roku or Google, it's Fire TV which I have. So because the
Wow.
price was so good in the market, I went to buy a TV and I'm like, okay, let's try this. And it
Yeah,
had
so it's a Fire
almost all
TV.
the other apps. Yeah, so it has Willow for my cricket, it has YouTube and all those other apps. So I'm like, yeah, this works. It has all the basic
Yeah.
apps. So I have a Fire TV.
Yeah, in my case, I'm slightly biased, so I went for Google TV. But yes, again,
My main TV is
Amazon
Google
is
TV, but the secondary one I have
yeah,
Fire TV.
yeah, but Fire TV is becoming really popular these days. And if you look at the typical user journey these days, right? It's very complex. It's not as simple as if you need something, you go to Google, search for it, you click the first link, and you buy it. It's not that simple. Right now, if you are looking for something, you'll maybe watch some YouTube videos, you do the
Yeah,
Google search, maybe you'll go and just check the available products on Amazon, or you might just read some blogs. It's very complex. There are like multiple different touch
you might
points.
go to your
And
favorite generative AI platform and ask for their
again, and
recommendation.
for their recommendations. So Amazon is present everywhere, right?
Mm.
And even in offline stores that like you called out in Whole Foods, for example. And when you
Yeah.
make a purchase on Whole Foods, Amazon knows that you came to
Yes.
Whole Foods and these are the three products you bought. So
Oh,
again,
and
this
how can we
makes
forget Amazon Alexa secretly
yeah,
collecting
Amazon
data?
Alexa, they're secretly listening to what you're talking about, maybe you're just discussing this new Bose speaker with your friend and boom, you open Amazon and you go and come and get an ad for it. So Amazon is present everywhere and they're able to map out users everywhere. So why
Mm.
would anyone not want to advertise on Amazon to grow their business?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just amazing the kind of healthy competition these big brands have. And Kunal, collectively, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, and TikTok, they cover 60% of the US digital advertising, and they are creating a data-driven buzz.
Yeah,
Because all of these brands are so much into data. They are doing data-driven marketing. They're not just there's nothing traditional about these. They have such developed platforms for ads. So it is amazing to learn about these, and that's what we're doing through this channel. And yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah, and
yeah.
and we can maybe further drill in deeper into what specific media formats or media placements they have which cover the funnel. If you start from the upper funnel, right, they have something called an Amazon DSP right now.
Mm.
This is linked to the programmatic play through Amazon DSP. You can actually buy ads, buy media inventory, or run ads on not only Amazon properties, but today Amazon DSP also has access to things like Disney Plus,
Third
Hulu,
party. Mm.
Peacock, yeah,
Mm.
to third party placements as well. So what do? You get very, very rich, you know, highly accurate, very valuable data from Amazon that these are the users, they're interested in financial services, they're interested in
Mm.
financial products, music products, schemes, and you target them on these third party platforms as well.
Mm.
They have video ads, audio ads. They have a huge, huge ad inventory now on Prime Video. After that, they have sponsored display. Sponsored display, it will run on the Amazon on Amazon, of course, or you can run it on other third-party ads,
Mm.
third-party websites as well. Then on the mid funnel again, you can double down on mid funnel with more using user data to target users more specifically who are more interested in your
Mm.
products through sponsored brands. Again, Amazon DSP, sponsored display, and
Mm.
lower funnel becomes much, much more uh, specific. You already know that these are these users who are actually searching for a product. So
Yeah.
they are going to buy these products. They already maybe, and in low funnel you have these products who they have added this product to their cart, but they maybe forgot to check out or did not check out. Then
Mm.
users maybe went to the review page, saw some reviews, but still did not make a purchase. Or users who are right now browsing 4 or 5 different products. They have shortlisted 5 6 different say you wanted to buy shoes, so you went in, you added
Mm.
Puma shoes, Adidas shoes, different Nike shoes. Here, and if Adidas comes and runs an ad campaign for one specific shoe, they can use these low funnel solutions to convert that,
Yeah.
and hence Amazon is able to capture the full funnel
Mm.
of the of users today.
And if I remember correctly, sponsored display is extremely tricky. So, like, say I actually select one of the products, say I'm buying jeans, and then sponsored display while I'm looking at that first product will give me some more suggestions on the side. And that can be sponsored by
Yeah.
my competition. So I might then select another product. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. This is not sponsored display though. This is sponsored products, I believe. But yeah, this is how it
Yeah.
works. We even have some really good screenshots on that, right? I mean, we can
Yeah.
show to
Yeah. Let's
users who
show
are
that
listening to
to
watching
people. Yeah.
watching this
It's very small, but
media.
we'll try to uh,
Yeah, this
make
is
it bigger.
exactly what you're talking about, right?
Mm.
There's this some product you were actually checking for, there's some badge, and
Yeah.
while you were checking it, towards the bottom of the page, you already are seeing sponsored
Mm.
ads coming in. This is
Yeah.
how you try to make the most of the available opportunity.
This is a brilliant example for that.
And these products can come even when you're searching for something or when you're already in the product page.
Yeah.
Similarly, there are sponsored brands as well. Sponsored brands is when you actually have kind of a custom experience. So you might sometimes see those boxes coming on Amazon, right? That
Yeah.
there'll be a box on a specific brand, like hey, L'Oreal is has these 4 5 products, and you'll have 4 5 products listed in front
Yeah.
of you
And
there
it's at
itself.
the
These
very top
sponsored
of the
brand
results page, plus like a
at the
big banner
very top.
style ad. Mm.
Yeah. So suppose I'm searching on Amazon for beauty products, L'Oreal will just show its Sula products over there on top. Boom, and that's how you
So
convert
customer will
users.
know more than one product in that same ad. So it's like
Yes.
try to cross, good
Yeah,
opportunity for
and
cross.
this
Mm.
helps brand to do cross sell, upsell, and get
Mm.
more revenue, right? If
Yeah.
someone is just buying a shampoo, L'Oreal can speak to an ad then that in addition to a shampoo, get this conditioner as well. Then maybe get a shaving cream, get different products from the same brand like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
and
yeah, let's talk more about Prime Video. That's another very interesting facet.
yes, yes, this is again very interesting. Remember, I think 3 years back there were no ads on Prime on Amazon Prime Video. But after that, like the same thing which we discussed briefly in our previous videos, which is happening with Netflix. Amazon did the same thing with Netflix as well.
And
Now
Hulu.
they're
Yeah.
charging users for Prime Video. Earlier, Prime Video was included in the Prime membership. Now you have to pay
Yes.
extra for Prime Video if you want to remove those ads. So by
Mm.
default, everyone actually is seeing ads on the Prime Video whenever they open Prime Video on their phone, TV.
Amazon landscape ad landscape is so evolved now. They have multiple products which they can leverage to show ads. So can you walk us through another example, like how they use all of
So
these together to build a strategy?
really, yeah, really good question, Pratik. Uh, we spoke a lot about where Amazon is, how much are they making through ads. We spoke about the different ways have better access to data, how their data, they don't have to deal with third-party cookie issues, how they have these amazing ad credits, and they're covering things across the funnel from lower funnel to top funnel to lower funnel. Now, how does all this work in action, right? I mean, I'll just take a very easy, very simple example for users to understand. How does it work in action? Talking about the first stage, which is building the top funnel, the awareness part. This is
Mm,
usually done through video and audio ads. For
mm,
example, you know if it's in the morning, you're getting ready for work, and you ask Alexa that, hey, what's the latest news all about?
mm.
And while they're playing this news, an ad comes up, an audio
Yep.
ad comes up.
Mm,
Or maybe in the morning, you're sitting on public transport, you're going to office, and you're just open your Prime Video to watch latest news, or maybe watch the
yep.
ongoing match or anything else, and you see an interactive video ad. This all helps build brand awareness. Then again, maybe in the lunch break, you decide to go on a walk when you're walking to the nearest restaurant for lunch, and you get an audio ad, while listening to an audio book or listening to just music. And then in the evening, by the time you reach 5 p.m., say, or going back home in public transport, or you're going, uh, maybe driving your car back, Amazon already knows that they showed you ads for these 2 3 products. Maybe there is one ad which you skipped, you did not like. Maybe there's one ad which you liked, and hence you
Mm.
clicked on it while watching a video. And now they build the mid funnel by say you also saw an ad about the latest Google Pixel phone, and you showed some interest. So now they show you another ad, but this time the ad will have more information on what are the features on Google Pixel which you get. For example, the new updates, or the
Because they know I'm in
built
the
for Android
consideration phase.
one.
I clicked on it. I was
Yes.
interested.
So so now they give you ads using the Amazon audience signals. That's what they call it, to make you move into the mid funnel to lower funnel.
Mm.
So what do you do after you reach home? Maybe you start cooking, and you ask Alexa to tune put up this new playlist for me, this new song for me. And again, another ad comes up. And this time you feel, I think I should really purchase this product. And you tell Alexa, please add this to my shopping list. Now
Yeah.
this is already in the shopping list. Amazon has, this information about you. So maybe, you know, because it's already in the shopping list, later at night, you decide to make the purchase,
Mm.
and, you know,
Yeah. No, I
and
would
you
have
do
been
the,
convinced in the evening only. I
and you
would have
convert it.
asked
But
Alexa to directly add to cart.
yeah, there are a lot of people who do that. But suppose you still add to cart and you did not do
Make
the
a
purchase.
purchase. Yeah.
Maybe you forgot what, you got busy with something, or you just tired and you slept. But then in the morning, the first ad which comes up reminds you that you that Google Pixel is on sale. There is a $10 discount for you, and you're like, no, I cannot wait for this anymore, and you push the buy button. So
Yeah.
this is how it works in action across the funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
No,
is
they
one
have.
example, but this is how. But Amazon does it at scale across all of their
Mm.
properties, websites, Twitch, Prime Video, and everything else, and they
Mm.
use it with some really high quality data which no one else has in the market. This
Yeah.
is how Amazon Ads work.
Wonderful. What a great session, Kunal. And in summary, again, Amazon ads, Amazon is not flashy like TikTok, but it is just designed to be very effective. And they have
Yes.
this huge advantage because they have that unique blend of commerce and advertising. Plus, with the privacy rules that are being tightened up, I think Amazon ads revenue is going to increase and increase. They are going to have, they're going to be among the top players for sure. So yeah, again, thank you, Kunal, for your expertise and conducting this session today. I thoroughly enjoyed it, man. And let's come back with another topic soon.
Yes, absolutely, Pratik. All these discussions are really, really something I really look forward to. It's always fun coming in and discussing all these things with you. So look forward to many more sessions together. Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Please subscribe to Data Driven Buzz.